Ever wondered why folks in Mississippi and 6 other states find life expectancy a tough cookie? Dive into our exploration of health insights. From bustling cities to quiet countryside, we uncover the challenges facing communities. Buckle up for a journey through factors like healthcare access, lifestyle choices, and economic realities. Discover why some areas struggle while others thrive in the pursuit of longevity. We break down the nitty-gritty in plain English, offering insights that may surprise you. Let's unravel the mysteries behind why life expectancy isn't a level playing field. When we think about life expectancy, it depends on some factors. But before going deeper, first of all, let's figure out which states are actually the most unhealthy. Mississippi. Mississippi has the lowest income and the lowest level of foreign-born residents. It also has the lowest life expectancy, around 73.9 years, making it the state with the worst life expectancy. West Virginia has a life expectancy of 74.3 years, the second lowest income level, and the lowest level of foreign-born residents in the United States. Moreover, the bottom 9 states for life expectancy include Alabama, Kentucky, Louisiana, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Mississippi, and West Virginia. Now, it's time to go through life expectancy dependencies. Income. Income level is a major factor. JAMA released research that included 1.4 billion people. This is one of the worst facts we can identify on this matter. The top 1% of earnings in the United States have a 14.6% greater life expectancy in males and a 10.1% longer life expectancy in women. So, in terms of life expectancy, things are very clear. But it becomes scarier when you look at how humans are increasing their lifetime. It does not move linearly dependent on income. The top 5% of earners over 10 years have improved their life expectancy by approximately 2.3 years, whereas the bottom 5% of earners have only improved their life expectancy by 0.22 years. As a result, the chance to achieve a longer life expectancy decreases with increasing money. But we must understand why, since it is more than just healthcare. We get the beach treatment, but this does not always correspond to a higher life expectancy when compared to other nations which spend far less on healthcare, yet have higher life expectancies. So, we can't just say that's it. It's also like, alright, low-income people. Do they eat more processed foods? Are they unable to afford gym memberships? The list goes on. Processed food intake. So let's look at processed food intake. When we talk about this factor, there is a study published in BMC Open. It's a pretty large study as well. It went from 2007 to 2012, so it's a little bit old. This study, published in BMC Open from 2007 to 2012, found that over 60% of the calories consumed in the United States were from ultra-processed foods, with younger people being the biggest consumers. The study also found a correlation between income level and processed foods, with lower education status being a significant driver for buying more processed foods. Non-Hispanic white and non-Hispanic black people ate more processed foods, suggesting that people born in another country likely still held on to their culinary traditions and ate at home. The study counters the stereotype that low-income individuals are higher consumers of ultra-processed foods due to price. Income plays a significant role in choosing convenient, inexpensive processed foods, but convenience is also a significant factor. Access to healthier, convenient, and affordable foods is crucial. While income is a significant driver for choosing processed foods, convenience also plays a significant role. The data shows that income and foreign-born versus non-foreign-born individuals do not affect processed food intake. Overall, the study highlights the importance of balancing income and convenience in reducing processed food consumption. Sugar intake. Well, now we need to start understanding the metabolic piece more, because we know they're eating processed foods. But what about sugar? Are they eating more sugar? Which states consume the most sugar? Well, a study published in the journal Nutrients found that Americans consume about 17 teaspoons of sugar per day, indicating a negative impact on life expectancy and overall metabolomics. The South, particularly Kentucky, has the highest sugar consumption, with over 22 teaspoons. Mississippi and West Virginia also have high sugar intake, with Oklahoma and Arkansas following closely behind. The majority of sugar is consumed in beverages, such as sweet tea and pop, which contribute to a high amount of liquid calories, which is detrimental to overall metabolomics and fat deposition. This highlights the need for a better understanding of the metabolic aspect of sugar consumption in America. Fat intake. When it comes to fat intake, here's what's wild. A study published in The Lancet that looked at fat intake might surprise you. That study, A study involving 135,000 people over 7.4 years found that the highest risk of death from diet was from higher carbon sugar intake, with over 77% of calories coming from carbohydrates. This increased the risk of dying by 28%. Lower to middle income groups have a bigger problem consuming too many carbohydrates and sugars than fats. However, fat can be problematic in overnutrition states, especially saturated fat. The issue lies in high refined carbohydrate intake and rampant calorie intake. Physical activities. Physical activity is crucial because large-scale studies like the UK Biobank study, published in BMC Medicine and involving nearly 500,000 individuals, unequivocally demonstrate that increased physical activity correlates with a reduced risk of all-cause mortality. There's strong evidence supporting the notion that being physically active is highly beneficial. While it may not entirely offset the effects of a poor diet, physical activity can significantly mitigate its impact. However, sedentary lifestyles are prevalent in the United States, particularly in certain southern states where over 30% of the population is inactive, as indicated by a current chart. States such as Mississippi, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Alabama, and Kentucky exhibit particularly high levels of inactivity. This prompts questions about the walkability of these regions. Studies have identified cities like Orlando, Atlanta, Indianapolis, and San Antonio as among the least walkable in the country. Surprisingly, even states with harsher climates such as North Dakota, South Dakota, and Montana boast higher activity levels than their warmer southern counterparts, suggesting that weather alone isn't the primary determinant of physical activity levels. Other factors, such as lower income and education levels, likely play significant roles. People with lower incomes and less education may face greater time constraints and less access to resources for physical activity. In such cases, convenience often dictates lifestyle choices, making exercise and walking to work or stores impractical. Therefore, individuals living in states with low physical activity rates, such as Mississippi, West Virginia, Oklahoma, and Kentucky, must take personal responsibility for their health by prioritizing education and making informed decisions about physical activity and lifestyle habits. And that's a wrap for today's video. I hope that you got a deep understanding of why folks in Mississippi and 6 other states face health challenges. Want to hear more interesting social facts? Dive deeper with us next time. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more intriguing insights. Stay tuned for our next episode. Let's keep the conversation going.